Here we go.
Yes, sir. The boys are back in town.
Rise Force News,
RSN Podcast.
Yo.
What up, man?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, just trying to make it do what it do, you know?
Another week down, right?
Yes, sir. Back at it.
Back at it. Let's get into some topics. Starting off with condolences. Cat Janice passed away. She had made a song for her son. Yeah. I don't know too much about her as an artist, but I like the song that she made.
Yeah. That's how I heard about it, man. Rest in peace. She made this song to, support her son as she, was dealing with her fight with cancer. And, I really like the song a lot. It's crazy, man. I really wish, of course, just in general that, she was still with us. But I would love to hear, more of her music, evolve, over time and things like that.
Right. If she had anything in the vault, right?
Word.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into some happier topics. Drake, Six God. Take Care. Went diamond.
That's crazy.
Diamond certified now.
That's crazy.
I think it came out at the end of 2011.
That's wild. It went diamond.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the question I just thought of right now. How many albums do you think Drake can go diamond with over time? Just in the lifespan, in the next, I don't know, just say 20 years. All his albums that he ever put out from the beginning until whenever.
I don't know, because that took a long time just for that one, and that's his best one. So
yeah,
I can't see any of them reaching that. Take Care was a monumental album.
True. So you don't think no more diamonds?
I don't think so. I think he'll maybe on other ones like Scorpion or
I like Scorpion
or Certified Lover Boy. Yeah. He'll get up to 5 million over time, but diamond, that's hard.
Diamond is tough, man. Okay, do you think he can make a new album that can top Take Care?
Nah, because he said that in his last album. He said, "Why doesn't he rap like that no more?" He said, "Because he can't."
Dang. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm with you. I don't think he'll get another diamond, but I feel like you never know. He might reach a new what they call it, prime that he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, second win.
He might hit that second win because
that's true. I won't take that away. That can happen.
We should do a segment on that one day. Talk about it. Second win albums, second win artists,
We gotta start with Busta Rhymes and Juicy J.
Yeah,
because those are the kings of.
Yeah, that's true.
We've seen them come back at least in 3 different eras.
Yeah,
bro.
They definitely been back a few times.
That's amazing. And Juicy J is actually one of the best performers I've seen on stage.
Facts.
All right. Another big win for hip hop. 50 Cent in the club gets 2 billion streams. Dude, I did not even know it was anywhere near that. You
know what? It's one of them sleepers. That's a sleeper because In the Club was such a big hit. It was, you know what I'm saying? But it was for that time.
And it came out before YouTube music was even a thing.
Right. If social media and YouTube music and all that was out back then,
it would have went crazy. Oh my gosh.
Because In the Club, it was the perfect scenario. It came out All-Star Weekend when everybody was in the club. Really? Yeah, that's when it came out. They planned it perfect. That was a perfect release.
But yeah, that was dope. It was cool to see that.
Word. Shout out to 50.
And I think they said that's the most streamed hip hop song from the 2000s.
Wow.
All right.
It's your birthday.
So Diddy got some new allegations. Ah, man.
Dang.
So Lil Rod is accusing Diddy of doing a lot of stuff that he didn't want Diddy to do to him. I'll put it that way.
Is it appropriate to say? And another one. Yeah, we should have saw the signs. And another one, take that.
Right, he didn't want to take that. I don't want to take that. I'm not taking that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. This is the thing, man. We've been hearing these allegations for a long time from so many different people. Mm-hmm. And when they keep happening, it's the credibility is completely out the window. It just goes. But then the other part of it is the risk is, let's say if someone's lying, not saying Lil Rod is, just saying, that creates an opportunity for the bandwagoners to be like, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to happen anyway. If someone says something, they could be very honest about it.
Yeah.
But then other people be like, oh, Cassie just got 50 million. Well, yo, let me tell you what happened to me one night in the studio.
Now he looking like the cash cow.
Right. So it's like, we don't have any evidence. Because he even said that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J and a man together.
Oh.
But he didn't, we didn't hear nothing else about that.
Yeah, man, that's a crazy situation. I mean, where do you see this going? Like, does Diddy have a career anymore?
Ooh, man.
That's crazy.
The cleanup is wild.
Right?
Because he has a lot to do. But, I mean,
I think
possible? Over time, maybe, he'd have to rebrand, like, really, like a big rebrand.
Like, see, this the difference, right? Like, when the things that happened to MJ, and they were giving all these accusations, or allegations, I should say, about him, everybody loved MJ. He was globally, and not to say a lot of people don't like Diddy, but it was a different level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Diddy didn't make Thriller.
He didn't make Thriller. But but what I'm saying is, I don't know how he comes back. Like, even with the rebranding, all of that, like, how does he come back from that? Like, he got to make the whole world forget about it.
I don't think so. I think he might have to lean into it. Like, if I was Diddy, I would start making shirts that say "Freak Off King."
Oh man! But you know what? That might not be a bad approach.
That's what I'm saying.
That might not be a bad approach.
Like, there's only two ways. You can try to, like, get away from it, or you can just lean into it.
I can hear a commercial right now. Embrace your inner freak. You're gonna have a new alcohol and everything just for it.
Right?
Oh man.
The freak off day. Diddy day.
Hey. These days anything's possible.
Right. So we got some good news. It's been 20 years, but they finally found Jam Master Jay's killers, and it was very close people. It was a childhood friend and his godson that ambushed
crazy.
him. Yeah, right?
That's wild.
That's like the definition of it, be your own people.
Yo, that's wild. Like, literally. Like, how do you... I don't know, man. It's disappointing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
It's disappointing to hear. I mean, his family is close people to you. You know, in the streets, everybody, they say love will get you killed from the 50 movie. Show no love, love will get you killed. But when it's family, it's like, dang, like, I don't know. I'm happy for his family in the sense that they know who did it now.
And they got a little bit of justice.
A little bit of justice. It don't bring them back, but at least they know, and maybe them finding this out might unravel some more things they need to know. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, more motives behind it and how, when. Well, they know when, but why it all happened, basically. Yeah,
for sure.
But R.I.P. to the legend, Jam Master Jay.
R.I.P.
All right. So this is funny. Trump dropped some new shoes.
Yeah,
Trump Force
saw
Ones.
them joints.
I learned it so late, man. I was actually kind of salty because them shoes like $400. They reselling for like $4,000 right now.
Yo, he got the gold ones.
Mm-hmm. No, there were different ones.
Yeah, he got different ones.
I only seen the gold,
bruh. He got the gold ones. He got some white joints.
Yeah, you gotta show me what the other ones look like. I've only seen
the gold.
Trumpito.
I think the white ones look better than the gold ones. Yeah, and they different prices too. Like, one was, you said 400, right?
It was, yeah, 400.
And then one was, I think it was like $299 or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, he got two of them. But two, it might be three. I saw two for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think one's dropping in July, one's dropping in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sneakerheads, get out there, hit the resale.
Right, you getting them joints?
To flip. It's not even about supporting, but yeah, the flip.
Yeah, yo, Trey. Let me know. I need to get a pair of them to flip too.
A pair of the Trumpitos.
Word.
You know what was funny about that too? Like, on Fox, they were talking about it, and there's like this one clip going around right now where the dude's like, "Oh, Trump, he knows culture so well, and he's connecting with black people through shoes." Like, you idiot! He's not connecting with us through shoes.
I mean,
they're just sneakerheads that like shoes.
They gonna say anything, man. Trump.
You know how we connect with politicians? Through their policies.
Do something for us.
Right.
I mean, Trump been eating fried chicken for years. He loves soul food.
Like they think because he dropped shoes and go to jail that's got my vote.
Oh man, he connects with them right away. Now all he got to do is put some jewelry on now.
Right. Trump with the AP on.
Yo, Trump gonna come ready.
All right.
Pause.
Yo. All right, this next story was wild. So a stepdad, he ends up canceling his stepdaughter's wedding because she tried the hell out of him. Right? So this dude was paying for her whole wedding.
Bruh.
He wanted to walk her down the aisle.
Bruh.
He wanted to invite some friends.
What'd they say?
They said no to all of it, other than him paying.
What else he did? I think he put her through college, spent over $40,000, bought her a car, took care of her the last 10 years, but,
And then even, she said she wanted her real dad to walk her down the aisle.
Dang. Let's unravel this. All right, so
But this is my
thing. A lot.
Right. This couldn't be the first time he got tried.
No, it can't be.
Like they've had to been using him as an ATM the whole 10 years.
Whole 10 years. How? Like this is the thing. Like either he blind and just didn't. You can't be that blind, bro. Like
I don't know, man.
This don't make no sense.
Slow. Like I feel like reality got hit some people upside the head like for a couple years till they get it.
Because it's the story. The way the story go, they say. He paying for the whole wedding. He paying for everything. He take care of the daughter. The father hasn't been involved anything financially in her life at all. We don't know the father's side of the story, but this is what the dude's saying. And he's the boyfriend for 10 years.
Yeah.
Let's start there. You the boyfriend for 10 years, bro? 10 years?
At least he was smart enough not to get married.
True.
I feel like that's actually a plus on his side.
But that's the thing, though. Okay, so if he did get married and he the stepfather now, and she pull his, he can't just kick him out. Now he got to get the divorce and all of that. So yeah, I guess that did work out in his favor. But he spent all his money on his daughter, on his girlfriend's kid, and then they announced that the real father is going to do all the festivities for the wedding, right? Do you think the father and him should have did it? Because he was thinking that it was only going to be him. And now he ain't involved at all. He can't invite none of his friends. And he paying for everything. So is he wrong for thinking that his financial generosity?
No, not at all. I mean, I think they're being kind of selfish. The women are being selfish about it. The stepdaughter and her mom, because they're the ones planning all that stuff out. And then he say that they bought a cake that he's allergic to.
He said it's 2 dishes on the menu that he allergic to that he can't even eat, but he paying for everything. Or okay, let's play devil's advocate. Yeah. Okay, now should he place his boyfriend and just pay for everything? And because he agreed to pay for everything, so that's on him. You know what I'm saying? And let her real father be her real father and give it away.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? It's tough because on the surface it sounds like, dang, that's messed up. Like they use old boy, which they are. He definitely did, but he's volunteering for some things too. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's putting himself in that position.
But then the other side of it is real dad is real dad.
Like if you put yourself in the line of fire and you're like, oh yeah, I got it all. I'm gonna pay, bottles on me, and then it's like, oh man, I'm standing outside the club, but I had to pay for everybody's bottles. Like.
So why
didn't you say, hey?
Exactly. So it's like I think this is where he messed up. All right, for real dad still in her life, he's not deceased or anything like that. He's involved. Back up out the way. Let her father be her father. He one who made her. You know what I'm saying?
And that's who she's picking.
Yeah, that's who she's picking. I'm saying she choosing. This is his daughter. Now this is where you step in and say, all right. If I'm doing all of this financially, I'm not going to catch feelings about dancing with his daughter. I ain't going to catch feelings about this and that. But number one, everybody who I want to be here is going to be here because I'm paying for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who on my list is better be on here.
He didn't put his foot down.
He ain't put his foot down. And number 2, they better have some dishes on this joint for me because I'm going to eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just going to have y'all what y'all want to eat. You lost your mind.
That was kind of foul, getting food that he's allergic to.
Yeah, because I'm like this. I'm the kind of person that, like, if I need to put money into something, I'll put money into something. But if it's affecting me, I'm going to make sure I'm taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So that's where he messed up. Like, he's supposed to step in there and be like, nope, add this to the list.
Something that I've learned over time is always feed yourself first.
Word.
And then let people eat and put stipulation on the takers.
Because that's what they are. I mean, they taking the heck out of him. So,
and they don't have any stipulations for themselves. They'll take as much as you give. So you got to tell them what they can take.
And on top of this, the thing I just remembered, he must got a big house because the wedding at his house. And it's supposed to be like 200-something people.
He said like 250 people.
At his house.
None of his people. Their people.
Like, as a grown man, not even boyfriend, as a man, and you own this house, and this is your house, how you going to let somebody else dictate who can come to your house?
What if they was like...
I'm just trying to figure this out.
What if they was like going down and like getting cashiers from Publix, like, hey, you want to come to my wedding? Instead of his people.
Oh, we got some extra seats. Come on. What about Johnny? Johnny?
Nah.
Craig coming.
Yeah, so he definitely took an L. And she took an L because he said he canceled it, so.
Nah, he ain't canceled. He said he backed out financially. So it's canceled. In other words.
Yeah, is that so I'm thinking, yeah.
Because, I mean, nobody else going to pay for it. It's pretty much, he backed out financially and he kicked them out the house. So.
I guess at the end he put his foot down.
He put his foot down at the end. I guess he did. It was like a movie. I wish I could have watched this like it was recorded. It sounded like a Tyler Perry movie because it said it happened at dinner. Like how it all went down. It said it was at dinner when it all went down. They made the announcement that the real father, he pops up at dinner. The real father pops up at dinner. And then they make the announcement that he gonna be the one to do all the stuff with the daughter at the wedding. So I think Tyler Perry gonna make a movie about this for sure. If he's paying attention to this, you will see it. The next Madea movie,
right?
With this exact scenario.
Madea cancels the wedding. All right. So we had some white students out of Southwick Regional High School that did a mock slavery auction. That is crazy. 2024.
2024, wow. Man. We not talking about 1968. We talking about
this year.
This year.
Like this week.
During Black History Month.
Right.
I mean, how do you feel about this? This is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like I think some of the younger people today, they don't get what can happen with the type of things they're doing when it comes to like being racist like that.
Yeah. Or
the violence that could come with that.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things where
I think Gen Z gets in the least fights, so they don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's a thing. I think one thing that I hate hearing about is, and this is a valid fact, right? But I hate when people try to justify ignorance. Mm-hmm. Like what I mean by that is, there's all these laws to protect different communities. Put it like that. All the different letters in the alphabet. Mm-hmm. L, B, G, T, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Mm-hmm. Right? But when it comes to everybody else, I feel like it's not taken, these situations ain't taken as seriously. It's just more like, oh, did you hear what happened? Oh, man, let's make a complaint. And then it goes away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No real actions happen. And because there's no real consequences, like it's like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but I guess when it comes to us, wouldn't we be partially to blame for that? Because every time it happens, we just, like you said, we just be like, oh, man.
Yeah, facts.
And then
everybody
just go back to like doing whatever.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, who can make the change? Who can make influence or you know what I'm saying? It got to be some kind of way. They got the NAACP involved and all that, but I'm tired of hearing about them. Because I'm not to take that the wrong way, but it's like, all right, so what did they do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the results?
Like we hear about them doing things all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
they need some better lawyers or something. I don't know what's going on, but there needs to be more change.
And like, what else happened in that town? Because after we heard about it, we didn't hear nothing else after it. We just heard about the story.
Yeah.
And then they complained to the school. I think they're under investigation and stuff, but
they hushed it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. We got to do better than that, though, as a people.
Just like one of those, I'll look into it.
Yeah, facts.
I can't stand that.
Wait. What do they get today?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go off track a little bit. Still speaking about schools out in Texas, there was a kid out there who he's going through it right now because his school wants to suspend him because his hair is too long. You heard about this?
No, because his hair too long.
Yeah, he got like braids and stuff, but his school's saying that they don't want that type of hairstyle at their school, right? Wow. He was like 18. I think he was a junior.
Was his hair touching the ground or something?
His hair's like up. It's above his neck.
Wow.
But they're just saying they don't like his hairstyle. And you know, in Texas they have the Crown Act, but they're kind of like ignoring it.
That's discrimination.
So he's been going through this for like 2 years already. They had kicked him out before. They won, but now they're going through it again. So
that's crazy.
The school's still like, hey, we still don't like your hair. But now remember this dude, he's 18 and he's a junior now. So they're trying to like kind of stand their ground. He's trying to fight, being like, no, I want to keep my hair. This is my heritage. They're like, nah, in our school, you have to cut your, we want the men to have low cut hair.
Is anybody else got long hair?
Nope.
So he the only one in the whole school with long hair?
I guess so.
That's crazy.
At least that's not to their standard.
Is it a private school?
I don't know.
I'm wondering because I'm over here asking you all these questions like you go to the doggone school. I'm thinking in my mind. I'm just thinking out loud because I'm like, there's got to be some kind of reasoning behind this. Like they can't just single out one kid based on he got long hair. Like there's got to be somebody else in the school with long hair for one. Two, is it against the rules and guidelines of the school? You got to have short hair to go here or something.
That's his hair.
Oh, his hair ain't even that long.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. To me, it sounds like discrimination. I mean, I don't know what else it could be unless, like I said, unless it's a private school and they're like, this is how you got to dress and, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, I think it's a public school.
It makes it worse.
Texas school district. So I think they are kind of violating it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, right? If this was your son or let's say this is your nephew, you know, little brother, whatever, what would your advice be to him about his hair at this point in time? Like, would you be like, hey, you know, just hang it up and your hair grows back? Or would you be like, don't change yourself?
Nah, don't change yourself, G. Don't change yourself, G.
See, I feel like I'm on the opposite side.
Cut it off?
Yeah, because it's like
that.
I just feel like as a man, you don't need to be worried about your hair like that. And not saying to change yourself. His hair is going to grow back. But it's like, bro, finish high school because you can't, like, drop out because you wanted long hair. It's going to sound stupid in 10 years.
No, I get where you're coming from for that. And I'll tell you my reasoning. I agree. If it comes to the situation like, yo, if you don't cut your hair, you can't graduate or you're
going to keep going through all this with the school.
Yeah. But the reason why I say keep your hair, the reason why I initially said keep your hair is because I think that's something that's personal to him. Mm-hmm. And it could be how it makes him feel. It could be a personal reason to, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was something like where he had a little short afro and then like, yo, get a fade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a big change. But he could have spent 5, 6, 7 years growing his hair. You know what I'm saying? And that might mean something to him. It might make him feel a certain way, whatever. And I would encourage him not to change who he is or the decision on his hair based on being forced to, you know what I'm saying, by discrimination.
Right.
Now, if this is like, okay, you becoming a man now, you need to, you know what I'm saying, you getting a job, you doing this and that, let's clean it up, you know what I mean, let's clean it up, let's get you right for the world type of thing,
right?
Then that's different. But if you being forced to because of discrimination or racism or whatever it may be, then that's where I'm like, nah, keep it.
Nah, I rock with your answer. But I just feel like for me, if this was like one of the little homies, I'd be like, bro, you gotta think about what you want to do, what you want to be. Like,
True.
how much does it mean to you?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. If he's like, oh, I just got it just because, oh, dang, get that. Got us going through all this stuff. These people.
Right. All right, let's get into some sports. Cam Newton catches a fade.
Dang, Cam.
Seen that?
I seen it.
But he didn't even get hurt, though. Like, it seemed like they was like throwing little butterfly punches.
Nah, if Cam would have got dropped, then we might have to make a take a ride or something. But yeah, it was whack how it happened. It was like
you forget Cam Newton like 6'6".
Yo, he's huge.
Yeah,
Paul, he's tall. He's very tall, and so it looked like kids was fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like looked like teenagers was trying to fight him. Like they couldn't. No, they ain't hurt him. It's just the disrespect. Like how dare you?
Yeah, at his camp.
Yeah.
That was his camp, right?
I think so, something like that. I know it was his team. He had a team participating in whatever camp it was, but and that his team won, I believe. And some folks ain't like that, and they was hating, and they jumped him. I mean,
he was talking that trash,
But Cam G, I know he good.
Yeah, nah, he didn't get hurt. Allen Iverson, he was on the big podcast with Shaq this week, and he said that if he was playing today, he would average 43 points a game.
Ain't
when
lying.
he was out, he was averaging 33. You think so?
Yes.
You think he could do that today?
Hands down.
Yeah.
And there's two reasons why. Well, the reason why I say that, a few reasons. Wow, I can just go on and on. One, back then, the defense was a lot harder. You had way more aggression. You could hand check.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't hand check. So you telling me all the reaches and you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to deal with that now. You ain't got to deal with the physicality now. You getting all kinds of calls now. You getting continuation now. You can step back and all that. It's a different game now with his skills, with his skill set. Yeah, for sure.
He was one of my favorite players to watch back in the day. Like it was like watching N1 watching him.
I think honestly,
like a mini version of N1 at least.
Allen Iverson.
There's a lot of things you couldn't do.
Yeah, but no, I would say, honestly, in my opinion, Allen Iverson is the second most influential NBA player of all time.
You think LeBron's number one?
Jordan.
Jordan.
And the reason why I say that because Steph Curry, LeBron, whoever you want to name, they all said they looked up to Allen Iverson. That's how you know what I'm saying? He was who they looked up to.
True. Yeah, AI was a special basketball player for sure.
I mean, this is the only
we don't really have no one like that today.
They had him listed as 6'1", 6 feet or 6'1". He's like 5'11", and he was dunking on centers back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, he was very talented.
Yeah, it's he's I think he go down for me in history. He's in my top 7 all time NBA players. Just personal favorite.
Yeah, I put him in the top 10 somewhere. I don't know exactly. I'd have to really think about that. But he's definitely top 10.
Word.
Terrence Crawford, TKO's Derrier John?
Yeah, I don't know.
John?
I don't know how to say his name. But he got knocked out.
Yeah.
he got knocked out. I mean,
they had to stop the fight in round 10.
Yeah, they stopped it in 10. Had to, Crawford is a beast. He is undefeated, and he don't look like he gonna lose no time soon.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to Terrence. World champ. All right. Adrian Peterson defaulted on his loans.
Dang. Yo, AP, man, he was one of the most dominant, just tough, hard-nosed running backs. And he made a lot of money, but he got a lot of injuries.
Said that he was worth like $100 million.
Yeah, so from the story, it sounds like, and I could be wrong, but it sounds like he was doing this thing, he was killing, he was, worth all this money that he didn't receive yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the contract, like over this amount,
leveraged his contract.
over this amount of years, you're going to get this money. But somewhere in that contract, it says something about him having to play and not be hurt. Had to. And he got hurt, and he didn't get that money he was, thought he was going to get. So, he kind of had to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Right, trying to get his loans to pay other loans, and now it just all looks bad. It's like 10 years later, man. Like, yeah, it's crazy how to see someone go from that, right?
Yeah,
because they have like a study out now that says like NBA players, right? They get all their money those first 5 years, but like 5 years after, like they play for 5 years and they get their money those years, but like 5 years after they're done playing, they go broke.
That's crazy, and I don't understand, but I guess it's tough, right? Because at different levels, you have different expenses, different lifestyle changes.
Of course.
Right? And so, like, I've been there.
Gotta get the phantom.
Yeah, right? I've been there just looking at life, like, in a sense, not where AP is in it. Let's get that clear. But I wouldn't worry about 100 million yet. But what I'm saying is I've evaluated life, like saying, like, okay, 10 years ago, and it goes with the cost of living and all that too, but 10 years ago, I could live off of this amount. What has changed? I added this, all these new expenses. You know what I'm saying? And when you start making more money, you think it's easier to save, but it's not always.
It's called a lifestyle creep.
Lifestyles start changing. I really need that watch? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, of course, man.
Of
gotta
course.
get the AP.
You gotta get the AP because your lifestyles change. You know what I'm saying? So
wrist can't be looking raggedy.
You can't. And do I need them shoes?
Hey,
of course.
I got me some bathing apes.
All of them.
And some trumpitos.
And some trumpitos. But, hopefully AP get it right. Hopefully he got it right. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, hopefully he works it out. You don't want to see nothing bad happen to any of these guys.
Word.
Bronny James falls out of first 2 rounds of mock draft.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think it was ESPN. Had a mock draft, if I can talk right today, and they said he fell out the first 2 rounds of it. And some people are saying that at this moment, he doesn't look like an NBA player.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
I mean, from what I've seen, they said he was averaging like 6 points a game right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't think he starts. Too. That makes not saying he can't average more, but I don't think he starts. So I don't know if he got the skills, he got talent, right? I think he's adjusting. He's a freshman. I think he's adjusting to the college level of play. But when he does play, I feel like he plays well. I think the thing that I heard, I forgot who said it. Maybe Gilbert Arenas. Somebody said it. Bronny plays the right way, and that could be the thing that hurt him. And what they mean by that, if you a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you can have skills, and you can play the right way and ride the bench. Mm-hmm. But you could have them same skills and be a little bit more selfish and be a superstar. You get what I'm saying?
He's too much of a team player.
Yep.
Nah, man, you got to be a superstar, bro.
If Bronny went for self and said, I want to score 30 tonight, and he was aiming to score 30 tonight, I think he can score 30 tonight.
Be up on that court. Do you know who my dad is? You better pass me the ball.
That's what I'm saying. So from what I've seen, like I don't watch all his games, but from what I've seen, I think if he just be a little bit more selfish and say
go a little more viral,
he'd be all right. I mean, he got skills. He can pass. He can shoot. He can. You know what I'm saying? Like he got what he needs. He's still developing.
Just being too cookie cutter. But I mean, yeah, he is really young, right? Yeah. What is he? 18 or 19?
I don't know. I don't know. If he's 19, maybe recently 19, but right. I think he's 18.
Right. So he still needs a little more development.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not gonna be the big NBA star at 18.
Yeah,
I mean, his dad was, but that's like 1 in a million.
Yeah,
stuff.
ain't too many bronze out here.
But I mean, yeah, I understand the expectations because those are big shoes to fill.
Yeah, like what one of the guys said. It's because you're LeBron James' son. the spotlight is on you.
Right.
So you got to enjoy the spotlight when it's good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not necessarily bad because it's a mock draft. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
That's not facts. Somebody's opinion.
All right. Ready for a fun topic?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Bronny.
All right. So which of these albums is better? We got Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style.
Dang.
This is difficult.
Well, I want to say The Chronic, but I'm gonna say Doggy Style.
I think ultimately, yeah, I gotta go with Doggy Style.
I mean, that's a tough one, but
If it was 2001, I would have went with that. But
yeah,
no,
yeah, I gotta go with Doggy Style.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
All right, guys. If you made it to the end of the show, we want to thank you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to hear more music and more vlogs, check out Slyce's channel. You want to hear more music critiques and more vlogs, check out my channel. I'm Canary Valens.
Slyce.
Peace.